Hey guys, good afternoon. Back again with some more tarot readings, and I am going to do Leslie right now. Leslie would like to know about her career and should she start her own business. So Leslie, I'm going to think about, let's see here, let's come up with a spread. I'm going to put you in the center of the spread. Let's see, can you see this? Kind of. So you are going to be in the center of the spread, and I like this to be a major arcana card, so I'm going to dig down until I can find one of those. Then we have a column over here. Excuse me. So we want to know maybe, let's see, it's about career. So this will be you right now and what's going on in your head. And then here is the current situation. I'll read that down this way. And then possibility if you take it and do it, and possibility if you stay where you're at. I'll read that way. And I think that should be a pretty good overall reading. So we have you in the center, the current situation, possibility A, possibility B, and let's get started. So I'm using my Dream Keepers tarot deck. And I'm talking to the cards, asking the cards about Leslie and her career path. Sorry about the shaky camera. Oh, we got our first flyer. I like to use those for clarifying cards. Oop, they're just flying out of here. I normally stop at 3. Save those for later. Normally I have the client cut the deck, but since this is an online reading, I get the pleasure of doing so. And we're going to pull down the cards until we find a major arcana card, which is the first card right here. We have the Tower. The Tower is an interesting card. It means a new transition. Hold on to the seat of your pants. Something's about to happen. It seems like you might be torn between a decision right now. If you look at the card closely, you can see this queen. She has a crown on her head. Normally queens represent patience and understanding, but it's split down the middle with some lightning bolts. So it's almost like there's this new awakening that's going to happen or is happening right now. And it's going to kind of be a new beginning. It's a new path that you're on right now. A new train of thought, a new path. But we have something that's going to pretty much rock your world right now. So that's really exciting. I like that. That's a really powerful, significator card. Excuse me. So we're going to leave that in the center of the reading because you are in the center of the whole reading. And I have my spread here. So what we're going to do right now is the current situation. So combined with the Tower, we have the Sun. Ooh, good card. One of my favorite cards. And we have the Ten of Swords. So what I see here, what the cards are telling me about the current situation is that you have a major decision to make. And whatever you choose is going to probably really affect your world right now. Like maybe, you know, hold on by the seat of your pants, something great is about to happen. You have lightning bolts and coming into your head or out of your head, so that makes me think of electricity and fiery ideas, and you are really coming into the know about where you want to go, but you understand that through all these this turmoil that you might face, that there's going to be electricity within this idea, and it's going to spark creativity. It's going to spark ingenuity. It's going to be inspirational, but it might be a major change. But this combined with the Sun card in the current situation means that there are really bright things happening. The Sun card represents happiness. Think of a warm summer's day. Think of, you know, just light, and the sun exudes light. It exudes happiness. It exudes a good disposition. It's not like the moon. The moon reflects light. The sun actually shines light and is very bright. So it seems like right now in your current situation, excuse me, you have a really good outlook on life right now. You are looking towards the future. There's brightness and sunshine ahead. But this tower, you know that something, whatever decision you make, is going to kind of upturn your lifestyle right now. So you know that there might be some consequences to that. You can see in the card that we have some people falling out of the tower. So there's an upheaval. But you see that there's all these lightning bolts, which is new ideas and new flickers and new inspiration. So don't be scared of change, especially when combined with the Sun card and the sunny disposition and the bright outlook on life. Now the 10 of Swords, we have the 10, which means accomplishment, and the Swords means the mind. So by making this decision and keeping a positive outlook, you are going to accomplish something that is of your intellect, your intuition. It's something that you already know that you want, or you wanted, and it's going to finally come to fruition, and you are going to accomplish that. Next, we have the possibility A. So possibility A, let's see what happens if you were to start a new career. And again, the tarot cards are just cardstock and ink. It's not the end all be all. So we have the Queen of Wands, which is a nurturing and patience and understanding, and the wands represent a fiery impulse, your desires, your deep down hopes. So I think that decision that you have to make, that you have to really contemplate, is it has to do with this fiery, nurturing disposition, and that combined, if we tie in the sun, is very great. So it's a happy, nurturing and patience disposition going on, which I think will be very positive aspect right here. And then we have the 6 of Swords. So the 6 means overcoming obstacles, and Swords means the intellect of the mind. So you might be overcoming an obstacle within your head, which makes sense because we have this big decision that's going to upturn everything. But you're going to have this sunny disposition, this happy outlook on things. Plus, you'll also be nurturing and patient in your decision. And then this one is basically, you kind of have to lay in wait after you overturn those obstacles that you might have. But this is a good card because you're overcoming an obstacle within your mind. You're making that decision, and you're making it confidently. If you look at this card right here, the Queen of Wands, if you can see it, she's very confident, and she's taken off her mask, and she holds her wand very steadily and professionally and with confidence. And you can see she's in she's encapsulated with some wings, which makes me think that she's going to fly high and she's going to shed anything that gets in her way. So this is a nice card. This is a nice card, and this is overcoming obstacles with the Six of Swords, obstacles that involve your thought and your intellect. So moving on, we have your possibility B. Let's say you don't start your own business. Again, it's cardstock and ink. We have the Ace of Wands. We have you in the middle. Remember what that means. The upheaval, the big decision, the lightning bolts and electricity coursing through you with the vines and the new beginnings. And then we have the King of Cups. So it looks like if you don't take the job, you are still going to have some kind of new beginning, That's the ace. Something new is going to happen. And Wands, if you remember when I mentioned the Queen of Wands, is your fiery disposition, your passion, your heart's desire. Like, what do you really want to go after? So it looks like even if you don't take the job or you do take the job, something is going to spark this lightning bolt and this creativity, even if it's not starting your own business. But it still looks good to start your own business, especially with your sunny disposition and this positive outlook on life with all these lightning bolts. Anyway, you can look closely at this card, and the Ace of Wands is always cooking something. They are coming up with something new. They are always thinking about stuff. They are an entrepreneur. So that makes me think even if this idea doesn't work out, you always will have another one that's going to be positive. You always have ideas with all these lightning bolts, lots of bright ideas. Now, the King of Cups, along with the Ace of Wands, means that not only are you going to have something that is your passion and your desire, but it's going to be something that deals with your heart. Now, the King of Cups, the king means knowledge and power, just like the queen means nurturing and understanding. The king means knowledge and power, and the cups are the emotions, things dealing with your heart. So it looks like that you're going to have something, no matter what, that really fulfills your new ideas, your ingenuity and entrepreneurship, and whatever you decide is going to fill your heart with joy, especially with the Sun card in play. Now, the next category, the last one that we have, is I would like to do a oracle card to kind of tie everything up. And I'm using this oracle deck right here. And I'm going to shuffle. And you got Focus. Focus is your card, your oracle card, which is kind of like a tarot card. It's like a little addition, like not necessarily a tarot card, but a little extra push in the direction. So focus, it means for enlightenment, stay in the moment, chop wood, carry water, avoid distractions, meditate, and bring unresolved issues to view. So this card is really interesting because if you look at this card and it says bring things into view and really reflect, and we bring into play the other cards, you can see that this one is looking at a reflection and looking at their face, their mask, something that they're shedding and taking off to face truths. The Sun is also facing everything with love and a brightness, a sunny disposition. I hope I don't say that too much. So overall, I think we have a wonderful reading. This card, I think, really plays in with everything right here. And if you need any clarifier cards, we have the Fates, which is like the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and talk to you soon.